What up, fam? I hope this thing go through, cause lately they've been tripping on my HD videos. So let's get the family on in here. Hey, so let go. I ain't gonna hold up too much longer. But as y'all can see, the topic is: should you leave if you're not happy? Now let me get some context to it, okay? So for anybody who watches this video, please make sure y'all watch the first 5 minutes to get some context to should you leave if you unhappy, right? Now, let's paint this picture. You're in a marriage, right? You have created this family. Y'all make sure y'all come in and drop a comment, hit that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go. You in a marriage, you done created this family. Um, in some cases, well, not in this case, you feel me? It was your idea to pursue the marriage, push the issue that we need to be in the marriage. Now, you got the marriage, right? And you're not happy. Not because this person is abusing you, not because this person ain't upholding their part of the bargain, meaning contributing to the situation. If anything, this person is contributing wholeheartedly to the situation. Like, they dedicated, if not just as much as you, even more, because they want to prove to you that they care about you. You feel me? They want to prove to you that they believe in what you're talking about doing or want to be a part of as far as this marriage just as much as you. To the point, let's say you don't even work for like the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? As far as being able to contribute financially, it's gonna always put you in a standpoint where you not making quite as much as that person. But given that, here it is. Now y'all done, start expanding the family, got kids. To the point, you obviously doing pretty decent in the relationship to the point y'all reproducing. You know what I mean? Whether that be because both of y'all are healthy, y'all having a healthy enough communication with each other to where y'all are providing intimacy for each other. You see what I'm saying? What's up with it, Holly? But my only dilemma that I'm having with this whole setup is, the fact is, if you press the issue, right, to be married, you know what I'm saying, you get what you want, then now that you married, you suffice that you're not happy. It's no different than when people, say they want a new car. Because a lot of us, man, we look at people and we treat the people in our life like possessions. If we get these possessions, we get these relationships, and they don't make us happy, you feel me? We think we got the right to just up and, you know what I'm saying, uproot everybody from that situation that's involved. And truth be told, that shit is foul. It's foul. It is foul. And honestly speaking, if you recognize you can't, go on that way, I understand, but you can't go forward acting like that person wronged you. You can't be co-parenting with this person as though they did you dirty. You chose to opt out that situation. And quite frankly, by law, they recognize these type of things. So granted, if the person really wanted to push the issue, you know what I'm saying, they could, they could push the issue and be like, you know what, there wasn't any irreconcilable differences. To the point this person should have to suffer adversity for the adversity they causing everybody else. And I'm saying all this to say, stop looking for other people to make you happy when that's your job. Your job is to figure out what makes you happy and then allow for yourself to be happy with the presence of other people, or be happy in the presence of other people. That's what I would say. Because at the end of the day, to be expecting other people to make you happy, that's not realistic. It's not fair. And quite frankly, it's self-sabotaging to even move in that manner. So for those out there that might be holding on to a feeling of like, dang, man, I might have messed up because, I was married before, but that thing didn't last and it didn't, go the way I wanted it to. You feel me? Because you're not still with that person. Most people get married because they want longevity. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with the Shabo? So for you to look up and recognize that that longevity isn't there no more, you know, it would be considered so-called a failed relationship to some people. I need you to recognize though, if these people telling you, you know, why would I stay in a relationship and I'm not happy? I mean, thank you for freeing the person that you was with. Because if you're not happy, you darn sure not gonna be happy, you know, with their presence or be able to, you know what I mean, let your happiness add to the relationship. Too often we looking at our relationships the same with the same false uh with the same I would say we looking in our relationship with the same outlook that we have as far as when we buy things. We be thinking like, all right, I just bought this new car. This car gonna make me happy driving around in it, right? Then once the oldness sets in about the car, you know what I'm saying, the newness wears off, then it's like you're not happy with the car no more, right? And it's the same thing with a lot of our relationships, y'all. With the oldness done set in, the newness of the relationship done wore off. Now here it is, you ready to jump ship because what? You done settled in? Like, let's not forget what a relationship is. It's called settling down. So once you get to settling in, that's when it's real now. And for some of us, let's be for real. You ain't ready for no relationship. You're not ready for no relationship. Because when it starts to get settled in, you gonna jump ship. And for most people, they just having fun, you know, meeting new people, starting new things, you know what I'm saying? And then going on about their business. But that's totally irrational and unfair to people who are dedicated to your dreams, people that are affected by the things that you do, specifically children and the people that committed to you. So for those that's out there thinking the reasons to leave relationships is because you're not happy and it's not an abusive situation, like, quite frankly, let's use another example. Me and you contract to start a business, right? Now here it is, the business start going, you know, it's growing, you feel me? But it's not going how you want to go. And then you decide you just want to shut the business down. You can't just do that because it's more than just you that own the business. So now here it is, you will have to just walk away and not deal with the benefits of the business anymore. Now here it is, most folks don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Even though they don't want to do business no more with the person they started doing business with, they don't want to walk away and say, shoot, I don't want the benefits of, you know, having my kids and being able to, you know, see my kids every day. They don't say no stuff like that. But here it is, when you live in a society where it's deemed acceptable, you know, for a father not to be in the house with his child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's become the norm of conversation. Men ain't in the house. To the point, you know, you start to see other situations created where it's like, it's skewed. And it makes people feel like no matter what I do, I'm always going to have my kids. So I could care less about you not being here. You know what I'm saying? I won't have to suffer adversely of not waking up and my kids being in the house, regardless if I did you dirty. But then here it is, that man or that woman got to go on living their life, missing a part of them. And all the while knowing like, dang, bro, I ain't do nothing to this person. I ain't do nothing to this person but give them everything they wanted. And then once they got everything they wanted, turned around and told you, what I want, one person can't give that to me. One person can't give that to me. So, and this is what I was told as I'm signing the divorce papers, you hear me? Like, I was told, like, why did you let me force you to do that? Not, you know what, since you went through all of that, I'm gonna make sure, you know, this is easier on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, since you was willing to dedicate your life to me with this separation, I'm gonna make sure it's easier on you. You would think that would have been the conversation. You would have thought that would have been the conversation. But I ain't gonna hold y'all long. Just wanted to come through, drop a tidbit, let y'all know, like, stop being in y'all relationships thinking that other person supposed to make you happy. They not. That's not their job. It's not nobody's job to make you happy. You have to figure out what makes you happy and proceed to live in that happiness. So then you can bring your happiness to the equation and you and this person can be happy together. Not happy because, oh, you do things that make me happy. No, you got to learn how to make yourself happy. And then therefore you'll be in a happy mood. So then you can be happy around your people that you say you love. But if you in a bad mood, ain't nobody job to sit over there and just keep pulling you out your funk. And then here it is, if people do that for you, you would think you would appreciate the fact that people are doing that for you. And that's why I say, in the long run, it don't help for y'all to sit over here and be trying to break your neck to try to make other people happy when in the end, if they not happy, they just not gonna be happy. Some people don't know how to be happy. So some people need to, spend some time with themselves to learn what makes them happy. So then they can find a way to be happy no matter what the situation they in and stop blaming the situation and recognize, like we were saying the other day, rather than just stop blaming others, stop blaming life. Stop playing the blame game. You feel me? It's like the blame game is almost like cheating. As long as, you keeping blame in your head, you're not really involved for real. You can't say you love somebody until you loved 100%. You feel me? Until you gave your all. But if you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, shit, who's to say that relationship couldn't have worked? Because you weren't all the way in. You weren't already involved in it. And for a lot of us, that's how it is. A lot of us don't know how to make ourselves happy. So we got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? We always looking to blame somebody else for us not being happy. Yeah, find a way to make yourself happy. And if you don't know how to make yourself happy, stop going around other people making them miserable. Feel me? Tap in with us. That's what we talk about around here. We talk about our true self, working on ourselves and making ourselves better daily to the point when other people say stuff to you, you like, man, you know what? I ain't gonna even look at you crazy, but I know where you coming from. But I ain't gonna sit there and act like that's all on me. That's on you. Like I always say, the stuff that people say about other people say a lot about those people. Not necessarily about the people they talking about. Again, if you blaming people for where you feel like your life should have been, a lot of times it boils down to what? It boils down to you not doing nothing to get your life where you feel like you should be. But we putting that off on other people. That being said, you already know what it is. Kinfolk can't fall. I love you as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are one. And I'm so glad we in connection. Kinfolk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say what? We just broke bread right now. Yeah, you heard what I said right now. Put these thoughts on their head right now. Peace within, peace out. And I know y'all about to have a lovely day. Cause look how we started out.